Shout out to Justice for All for sending me this story right here. Now, when you're looking at this picture, you should all be familiar with it. You probably have all seen the video. I actually showed this video in my Friday live stream from a little over a week ago, where you had this woman right here, who now we know is Ashanti Smith, had punched this woman named Teresa Duke in the face, and she had her leaking. Now, they said this, I don't know who this Anne Lorenz woman is, but all I have to say is this: watch how they're about to spin this story, because Ashanti Smith has now been, they said she's been relieved of her job, and she has just been fired. I'm sorry, not fired. She was relieved of her job, and she was charged with assault. Now, watch what they're going to do. They're going to make it seem like Ashanti Smith was the aggressor, when clearly when you look at the video, Teresa Duke was the one who was the aggressor. So I'm going to go ahead and read this article and see what else they're talking about. A black woman in uniform who was seen punching a woman in a viral video in D.C. on Wednesday has been arrested and relieved from her job. In the video, which has been widely shared on social media, Ashanti Smith, aged 28, can be seen amongst a large group near Black Lives Matter Plaza. A white woman identified as Teresa Duke from Charlton, Massachusetts, by her daughter on Twitter, seems to be reaching for Smith's phone. Smith then punches Duke, and Smith was charged with assault. Smith was wearing full uniform and was on a civil disturbance unit mountain bike deployment during the incident, according to court documents, although it does not state if she worked for Capitol Police. The punch, court documents state, caused a small laceration to Duke's left eye. Later in the video, Duke can be seen bleeding. Smith was then followed and punched by Anne Lorenz, so this woman hit her too. Lorenz punched Smith twice in the head or shoulder area, according to the documents. She was charged with assault on a police officer. After the woman identified as Lorenz punches Smith, the crowd broke out into a larger fight, which is later controlled by officers, the video show. The officers in the police line released OC spray to control the crowd, documents state. Hi, Mom. Remember the time you told me I shouldn't go to BLM protests because they could get violent? Duke's daughter, Helena, tweeted on Thursday. Helena stated in tweets that both her mom and Mom Teresa, her Aunt Lorenz, and Uncle Richard Lorenz were all in the viral video. So they're all related. So she said, hi, I'm about to read the entire tweet. She says, hi, Mom, remember the time you told me I shouldn't go to BLM protests because they could get violent, ... This you. And she put a question mark there. A LinkedIn profile for Teresa lists UMass Memorial Healthcare as her employer, and tweets have been sent tagging UMass Memorial and alerting the organization to Duke's participation at the Capitol. Helena also confirmed in tweets that her mom worked for UMass Memorial Healthcare. On Friday, UMass Memorial Healthcare released a statement saying a caregiver is no longer employed with them after reports that the individual may have been involved with violence and insurrection at the U.S. Capitol on Wednesday. Damn, so she got punched in the face, damn near lost an eye, and now she lost her job. Over the past 24 hours, we have received numerous expressions of concern through social media regarding a UMass Memorial caregiver who may have been involved in this week's violent events at the nation's capital. That employee is no longer part of our organization, UMass Memorial said in a statement Friday afternoon. Lorenz from Milford was previously listed as working for Lakefront Living Realty in Mansfield as a lakefront buyer specialist. The press release has since been removed. Lakefront Living Realty has not responded to requests to speak to Mass Live. Smith has also been relieved from her employment pending an investigation, according to a GoFundMe she created to help with legal fees. The video makes me look like I am the aggressor, but it does not show what happened prior to my defending myself. People shoved me, tried to take my phone and keys, yelled racial epithets at me, and tried to remove my mask, the GoFundMe states. After being assaulted, I defended myself. I am now facing criminal charges. The GoFundMe has raised nearly $70K of its $75K goal as of Monday morning. And the GoFundMe is the one that's created for Ashanti Smith, just in case y'all may have missed it. So she's almost at her goal, so a lot of people are indeed supporting her. And she was defending herself, because this palm-colored pig decided she was going to put her hands all in this woman's face and try to take her phone and her keys, and she defended herself, punched her, knocked her head back like a Pez dispenser. And then this one right here, this Ann, and this other guy right here, tried to get, aggressive with her because she had the nerve to hit her in the face. Hey, equal rights, equal lefts. And then the reason why I said I know they're going to spin it is because when she was walking away in the video and the person was talking to her as she was walking away bleeding, someone said or asked her who punched you. She said I think she said BLM or Black Lives Matter or some black woman. And the guy asked her, was it BLM? And she said, yes, it was Black Lives Matter. So like I said, they're using BLM to cast the net over all black people, especially ones that get aggressive with them, like this Ashanti Smith got aggressive with her. Now, Ashanti Smith may not have any affiliations with Black Lives Matter other than her just standing on the plaza that says BLM and her maybe saying BLM a few times in her life. But that doesn't mean she's actually associated with them, but because she's black, this white woman, this Teresa Duke, who got punched, immediately said BLM. BLM hit me. I didn't know BLM was a person. Last I checked. But like I said, they're using that to cast the net over all black people as if every black person supports BLM and not every black person supports it. Just being honest. And have their reasons of why they don't. At least I know I have my reasons as to why I don't. But I already see the angle, the spin that they're using as it comes to this. They're not slick. But yeah, I'm glad that this woman, Ashanti Smith, is getting some support. I will leave the link to her GoFundMe down in the description. Oh, actually, now that I mentioned her GoFundMe has actually surpassed its goal. Apparently the article had it wrong. They said that her goal was 75,000, but according to the GoFundMe, her goal was 85,000 and it surpassed that. She is now at $100,299 and counting. So people are definitely supporting this woman, and I will leave the link and we can continue to support her, with her legal fees, because like she said, she was just merely defending herself. At least that's what I saw. But black people aren't allowed to defend themselves in America. The only thing is that the job probably didn't even want to fire her, but because she did hit this woman in her uniform, they knew that they wouldn't be able to keep her on. Now, if she was in her regular street clothes or something like that, maybe possibly. And based on the article, it sounds like she was out there doing her job. But it's this heifer fault right here as to why she had to get out of character and do what she had to do. So it's her fault why she got fired. But not to worry, because she got fired too, and I think she did as well. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure that you text that number that is pinned down in the comments below to get notifications every time I upload a new video. And I will talk to you in the next one.